The water was colder than I remembered. It wrapped around me the moment I broke the surface, rushing into my mouth and nose, burning my throat as I gasped. For a few heartbeats, I thought it was some sort of accident. A slip, a stumble on the uneven rocks by the edge of Lake Crenshaw. But then I heard it, above the splashing, above the chaos of my own limbs thrashing in panic. The laugh. His laugh. My God, I thought, he actually pushed me. I had come here for peace. Retirement hadn't been kind in every way, but at least I had this place, the lake where I taught my children how to fish, the lake where I'd kissed my late wife for the first time in our youth, a place that held too many memories for me to count. I came to the lake to escape the noise of my house, the whispers, the frustrations of a family too busy to care much for an old man who was slowing down. But now the water wasn't gentle. It clawed at me, yanked me down. I fought against it, my arms slicing through the icy surface, my legs kicking like a desperate swimmer half his age. My chest screamed for air, but every time I tried to breathe, more water filled me instead. And above me, standing on the wooden dock where I had been just seconds before, was Ethan, my grandson, my own blood. "Don't be so dramatic." "Grandpa," he called out, his voice mocking, edged with a cruel humor I had never known in him. His laughter carried across the lake, sharp and cold as the water itself. I couldn't respond. My mouth was too busy choking, coughing, spitting, my ears filled with the rush of water, and my own heartbeat hammering like a drum. It would have been so easy to just stop fighting. At 76 years old, with knees that ached in the rain and lungs that tired after a walk up the stairs, maybe the lake could have taken me quietly. Maybe it would have been a cleaner end than the slow decline I had half expected. But then I thought of her, my wife Margaret, gone these past 12 years, but still beside me in ways no one else understood. I thought of the promise I made at her graveside that I would live long enough to see the family through, that I would protect what we had built together, even if it meant watching my children and grandchildren squander it piece by piece. And I thought of Ethan, not the Ethan standing there now with a sneer on his lips, but the Ethan I cradled in my arms 20 years ago, the baby boy who had wrapped his tiny fingers around mine with complete trust. The Ethan I taught to ride a bike in the suburbs of Dayton, Ohio. The Ethan who once looked at me like I could fix anything in the world. That was the moment I decided I would not die in that lake. Not like this, not at his hands. I forced my body upward, clawing toward the wooden dock, toward air, toward life. My arms ached,